I am not gay. I am not gay.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Has she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer.
What are you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted all out of whack. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's really ready to go. Okay, Cicely! Okay, Cicely! Okay, Cicely! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand, okay, take me by the hand, take me by the hand, okay, he, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Fucking sizzling! My God, am I bending the cat? Oh my God, like that. Hey darling, you can smile more. That's what we fucking do. It's fuck off! Ooh, me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. Here's some Hollywood horse bitch. Kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fucking sizzling. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, I'm gonna make one of your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, oh my God, like that. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, you got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, so fucking crazy. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. Choose player. It's oh look, what a coincidence. God damn, I hate this thing. I can't say the word tampon. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day. Fuck off. We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda. Twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. Twat waffle. Fuck off. Fucking gender ambiguity. Fucking current day Californian shit. Cause that's all we fucking know. Cause we're boring. We're so fucking boring. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. Fuck your immersion. Guess what? Fucking pronouns. You take everything we love and you just can't help. Shovel your dog shit. Fucking crap. Ideology into everything. Every single sundry fucking thing. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Afternoon Tea with Az. I'm your host, as always, Az from Heel versus Babyface. I know it's Mother's Day for some people out there, namely mentally ill men. But I hate to start. I hate to start the show on a downer, as this may upset a few people. But the posters fell down. The soundproofing posters. Sorry, this is quite upsetting to talk about. The soundproofing posters are gone. They fell off. I think one of them fell off during yesterday's Oblivion stream, and chat just didn't bother even telling me. They just let it lie on the floor. Whatever. I have a green screen just there. I'll be setting up a green screen to go behind me here, and we'll get that sorted for going forward as well. I got right. Okay, we're gonna have to start the show off with some really scintillating conversation here. So I wanted to get, because I got hard, as you can see, this is hard floor, laminate floor. So I wanted to get something. 41% of my posters went. I wanted to get one of those carpets that can go under your chair, so that you don't mess up the hard floor. So I saw this carpet, and it looked nice. I thought it was very stylish. So I went to purchase it. I thought it was a little bit pricey. Clocked in at about, I want to say about 70 quid UK. So the best part of $100. And I thought, but this was like, no, this rug, carpet, whatever you want to call it. This rug is specifically made to protect your hard floors from computer chairs. So I was just like,
Okay. So I order it. It arrives a day or two later, and I go to pick it up, and when it arrives, it's this box. This. It's about that thick. Oi! Stop that! And it was like a square. It was like a square. So I go to pick it up, and I'm like, oh, what? Because I'm thinking it's this fucking rug. So I go to pick it up, and it is fucking heavy. I'm like, what the deuce? So I have to take like both hands, lift it up, and like, ugh. So I open it up, and it's actually this folding. It folds in half. It's like that thick. Stop it! It's like that thick, and it's got like a hard layer, and then it's got like a soft layer, then it's got like the rug, the fabric top on, and I'm like, holy shit! They went full out with this one, you know. So my chair is now on top of this hard floor rug, which is on the hard floor. I use the super right just to kind of fill you in completely. I was picking up multiple pieces of mail, so I had multiple pieces of mail on me. So I thought I was just going to be able to like lift it in one hand and just, you know, have the other mail in my other. You know, when you start walking things like that, you're holding them and you're walking them across the floor. Is the floor waxed? No, but my head might be. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, Jordan. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good afternoon. Good evening. Well, I take it's good morning for you because you're, 8 a.m.? Something like that. Anyway. So we got a couple of things to have a look at again today. I think this show's essentially becoming the Doctor Who Where Are We show, and we're going to go through an article which I saw last night, and I was just like, oh, we are gonna have to leave this article to talk about on afternoon tea, because this article is crazy. And it just shows exactly where we are in terms of who Doctor Who is made for. Spoiler alert, not a fucking audience. And just the I don't even know, is it insidious? I don't know if that's the right word. The insanity, but the insanity of liberal white guilt is just c'est magnifique. Now, I'm glad that you mentioned that. It is Mother's Day on the other side of the pond. North America, Mother's Day today, I believe. We already had Mother's Day in the UK back in March, I think. So there's no Quarter Black Garrett. There's no Sunday Fun Day today. QBG's busy. X-Ray Girl's busy. Cara doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's just ready to put. But that doesn't mean I won't do a stream there. I am going to stream a video gam. I will be streaming Dune Awakening. Yes, I got access to the Dune Awakening beta weekend, iCuck weekend, whichever way you want to call it. And I'll be doing Dune Awakening. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. Yeah? Chin chin. As he throws his coffee. Dune, yes. Is Dune. It's just a bunch of Jewish people in the desert. Dune. Oy vey, it's very hot. Yeah, and I'll be doing that with Robert Meyer Burnett and Paul Chato. As Crystal Palace kick off. Away to Tottenham's Hotspurs. But yeah, so I will make sure that there is some Sunday Fun Day content for you, but it's going to be me on Dune Awakening. And then tomorrow, we're drinking a cafe latte, which is how I like to wake up. You know, because I get up at the crack of midday, people. No, you see, right? Actually, can we just get into this for a second, please? Can we? Because chat. Sometimes I don't feel as if you appreciate the life of a YouTuber, the life of a streamer. Yeah, you think it's all millions of dollars and mansions and Ferraris and all that kind of stuff. Wild sex parties, booger sugar. You know, you think that's the life of. But you know what? I have to get up at the crack of midday some days to do a show. Do you understand that? The crack of midday. I have to get out of bed, put on my silk 90, silk dressing gown, go into the jacuzzi, you know, just to loosen up for a bit. Have my servants prepare dinner. And you might think, oh, that sounds nice. No, because I make sure that there is a selection, and the ones that I don't like, I throw back at the servants. Do better! Fuck out of here. Then I got to go to the walk-in closet. I've got to have my stylist pick something out for me. You think this is a cheap £5 t-shirt from Amazon from some knockoff Chinese sweat factory? Chanel. Unbelievable. They just don't understand. You just don't understand. Chat's mum is busy sleeping right now. That's right. She's busy sleeping right now. Because do you know how difficult it is to get up at the crack of midday? No. You've got no idea. You sit there in your houses watching, super chatting, dropping memberships, spending your hard-earned money on some fucking retard with a microphone. And you think this job is easy. You know, you've just come back from your hard day fracking in the mines. You know, some of you have just come back from dossing around on some oil rig trying to get through the week. Some of you, you know, stacking shelves while listening to. You get the luxury of music being on as you're stacking shelves with your back breaking. Yeah. All those cushy jobs. And then you get to sit down and you get to. You have no idea how hard it is. You have no idea how hard it is. The crack of midday. Oh, dear goodness me. Dear goodness me. Crack of midday. This is an applause for me. I'd like to thank all the me's out there getting up at the crack of dawn to put in as minimal effort as possible online. Is this a Hassan Piker show? No, because if this was Hassan Piker, this would be an empty fucking chair. And I'd just play a video. I'll just play. Who we got? Who we got? Let's just.
Actually,
yeah, here we go.
the
If this was
other
Hassan
lawyer that
Piker,
he
it'd be
had
like
in the
this.
Eastern District,
Legal mindset streaming
registered
right
in the
now.
West,
Way better,
and his
you know,
public
way more
defender was
interesting than
dismissed
I'll
by
ever
the
be.
judge. We now have
So,
confirmation 100%
that's it, right. I'll see you
that
later,
the
guys.
public defender was removed
Yeah,
by the
I'll be
judge
back.
because if you have a paid attorney, if you have a private attorney, you are no longer qualified for a public defender. So all of these charges are really
That's what it would be like it was a Hassan stream. That's what it would be like if it was a Hassan stream. Let's just put something on somebody that's actually interesting, and then I'll just go get my mum to make me some fucking chicken nuggies. So you have no idea that you have no idea, chat, on the difficult. You know, hey, tell you what. Can I find the trailer? Shit. What was it called? What was the name of the? Hold on. That was it. That's what it was called. Can we see? Is it? Oh my God! It's yes. Okay, guys. Okay. No, this is not the 1992 space movie. Who remembers this? By the way, I was so excited for this game. I was mortified when the reaction to this trailer made them cancel the game.
Peggy 18.
What is it? The Welsh group, Wales? Yeah, Wales Interactive. Oh man.
Hey everybody. Okay, cool. Water time, break time.
I was so excited. You are the moderator of some Twitch Thought.
All that junk has been taken out my stream.
Oh no, people just got banned. Banned. Lean in, manual, banned.
Oh, come on.
Oh, here we go. She's got the ears on. She's got the cleavage out. Love your buns, XX. Message deleted. User timed out for 2 minutes. That's right. I fucking timed that bitch out. Making moves on my lady. Making moves on my lady. Love your cosplay. Did you make it yourself or did you buy it? Kinky binky. Fuck yeah. Make choices together.
Margaret, what do I do? Like, do I answer it?
Oh my God, what should I do? Should I answer my telephone or not answer my telephone? Live on stream. If somebody calls me right now, we're going to have a vote in the chat. Oh. Hey. Thanks so much for being my new mod. It's going to be fun. All right. Okay. Chat. Can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? I'll just put my phone number in chat. 2 secs. Right. If some dude, ladies, imagine this is a dude. Guys, keep on being perverted. If they sent you that message and an image like this, don't you think the image is a little bit provocative? Am I a little bit? Look, got the mesh top, got the cleavage on, hi, look at that. She's giving you the well, hello there. Hello there. Would you like to pop around with a box of milk tray chocolates for me? The lady loves milk tray.
We should go for a drink after.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I know. What do you guys think?
Oh my God. Should she have a drink or not? Should she should she get drunk? Oh, here we go. This is where things start taking a turn for the worst.
Hey guys.
Party girl.
No.
Okay. This is something which I think we need to ban on the internet, right? Just going to unplug this for a second. Controller. Right. Fake gamers. This is not how a controller works. And gaming. You call yourself a fucking actress. Fuck's sake. Sick of this fucking sick and tired of this fucking shit. Which one is it? Which one is it? Boobies. Yeah, now I'm going to have to bring it back. Here we go.
Abby, you're streaming again?
What's it to you?
Oh, no, her boyfriend. Abby. Are you streaming again? Are you actually working, trying to earn some money? How dare you? Don't you know that streaming is two seconds removed from worshiping the devil? I've tried texting Jack and worried. Should I go see him? Yeah. He might be in trouble. Yeah, but go with Susie. You got to be careful. Nah. He just wants attention. Which one? Fuck him. We're going to make... She's our bitch now. She made us a mod. And that means that she's ours. We own her. She's gonna be our lady. Nah, he just wants attention. Fuck him. And meanwhile, you've got Jack tied up in a fucking basement somewhere. Yeah. You'll never fucking see Jack again. It's like 5 hearts under one roof, but less sausage, man.
I'm just gonna make sure he's okay.
Oh, wait. Jack lives on a fucking boat? What? Is it? In what world, sweetheart, did you think that this was a good idea? Sorry, cleaning up my desk. Wait, did you see that? Look. Hold on. Look. Did you see the shadow of the man? The shadow of the man. Who are they?
Okay, let's get out of here.
Oh my god!
And that was going to come out. That was going to come out on all kinds of platforms. That trailer was released in 2020, and it got cancelled. It got cancelled after that trailer. After that trailer, there was outrage. Actually, let's see. Why was Gamergirl cancelled? Let's see. Here we go. Yes. Oh, what a show today. You know where you know where you need to get your news for Gamergirl? From the Gamer. That's what you need to get it from. The Gamer. This is an article from the Gamer 2020, published by Michael Lopez. Gamergirl was supposed to be a full motion video, FMV, game developed by Whales Interactive and slated for release in September, but appears to have been dropped by the publisher in the wake of growing backlash from the streaming community. Movies. What backlash? I was so excited to stream this. I was so excited. I was like, this is a game made for me. I was gonna stream this. I was gonna get a drunk on stream, nip slip, the whole job lot. Send nudes, regret it in the morning, too late, got them, posted them on 4chan. I was gonna do the whole all promotional material for the game has been pulled from the publisher's website, the Google Drive press kit, and from the publisher's YouTube channel. Though at the time of this writing, Xbox View TV still had the trailer up on their channel. Gamergirl sought to, according to the publisher, raise the issue of the toxic environment which can often appear online behind the anonymity of a username. Damn fucking right. You should see what I do in my spare time. AH420. If you see that guy floating around on the internet. Players were going to moderate. Yeah, right. If it was a Twitch moderation, it would be fucking send pics. Moderate the stream of fictional professional streamer Abby Cake 99. Abby Cake. Do you know where that cake is? Yeah, you fucking do. Yeah, you fucking do. You know where that cake is. As well as give advice to her as she deals with various types of harassment from her followers. Real world female streamers were not happy about the premise of the game and took offense to the notion that anyone would make a game out of the very trauma that can be inflicted by stalkers and fellow content creators. Of course, because every bit of criticism that's leveled at a female online just has to be misogyny. Can't be warranted. We're equal until we get criticism, and then, then suddenly it's a little bit different. According to GamesIndustry.biz, neither Wales Interactive nor FMV Future, a core partner in the game, made any announcement of the withdrawal and simply removed all content related to the game release before the sudden removal. Wales Interactive attempted to defend the game by mentioning that it was developed to help raise awareness of a real problem. Look, if you're going around an abandoned freight ship at the dock, you kind of get what you fucking deserve, you know what I'm saying? Man, woman, or beast. Was co-written by lead actress Alexandra Burton and consulted real streamers who shared their stories with the developers while the game was still in production. That's based. That's based. Come on, man. Wales Interactive and FMV were reached for comment by a reporter at PC Magazine regarding the decision to pull all marketing material, but it appears that they have yet to respond. This raises more questions as to whether the game will actually be released or if it has been decided to just let it fall away before there is more damage done to the overall reputations of both companies. Fuck off. This would have sold in its gazillions. This isn't made for streamers. I mean, I'd stream the fuck out of this if it came out tomorrow. This is made for people who want to abuse streamers. I mean, anyway, the concept of Gamergirl could have gone one of two ways, but never shall the two meet. On the one hand, you could create a sort of interactive Blair Witch Project type of horror game in which you are following and dictating the decisions of the main character as they traverse their own personal hell. Or you can make a statement on real abuse and what to do about it. Wales Interactive, based on the trailer, based being the operative word, of course, made a decision to mix the two concepts. And of course, it comes off as insensitive profiteering. Instead of the thought-provoking commentary that they apparently think it is. Gamergirl, in pure theory, could be an important game and could start conversations about the abuse the women face. What? Can we just read this sentence again? could be an important game and could start conversations about the abuse the women face from anonymous creeps and fellow creators when they are simply trying to work. Do they had to? This has had 5 years to be proofread, and anyway, just like anyone else, women are people too, you know. Women and men too, you know. It looks like Wales Interactive missed the mark on it. Hopefully, there is another side to all of this, but based on everything we have available, it may be best if this one falls to the wayside. Fuck off. I would have paid good cash dollar money for that. Good cash dollar money. Boobies. R.I.P. Gamergirl. Now then, let's just see if there's any more up to. What the fuck? Why was? Let's see if we got any more up to date information. 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020. Is Gamergirl derogatory? Just as the Labour woman lawyer detracts from a qualification-based recognition of a lawyer who is female, so does Girl Gamer. Use these terms with caution. Either one may be considered disparaging when used as a label to label a gamer other than yourself. Well, I use a lot of labels. Normally, you're a wanker, you're a twat waffle. Referring to female gamers simply as gamers is the safest choice. Women don't game. Women don't game. We all know that. It's a lie. It's a myth. There hasn't been ever a single Gale gamer ever. Stop lying. Any 2020. Here is a Kotaku article from What year was this article? Doesn't say. Gamergirl is a cancelled FMV game by Wales Interactive that was announced in 2020. In the game, the player plays as a moderator for Alexandra Abby Cake 99 Burton, a famous streamer, and has to help moderate her chat, her stream content, and also help her make personal choices. What bra should I wear today? Let's fucking go. The game was quickly cancelled after its announcement, after the trailer received backlash from the online community due to the insensitive nature of the game. Guys, you should have fucking hung in there. You should have gone, fuck these people. This game isn't for them. Women don't exist. It's a lie. Or they're only just created in 2016 by white liberals. So, you know, it's going to have to take a long time until they're treated as equals. Oh, chat, what we could have had. What we could have had, yeah? Man. Could have lived the dream. Could have lived the dream, man. One day, maybe, there'll be a company that comes along that is just so fucking based. They go, yeah, this is a game about some fucking whore streaming on the. You're like, what? Yeah, she's a dumb bitch. She makes some fucking terrible choices. She makes Jake and Logan Paul look like fucking saints. And the object of the game is to see if you can get her coked out within the first 24 hours. Holy shit. When's this game releasing? Yeah. Call it Thought Simulator. Or just call it Twitch. One at t'other. Just call it Twitch, the video game. Well, you do sexual favors for the mods so that they push you. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now that time of the week where we check the ratings of Doctor Who. I don't know what this show is about. I think it's about... Well, I'm joking. The series Doctor Who follows the adventures of a gay Rwandan black gentleman who stole the Doctor's TARDIS and has been LARPing as him ever since. Will this charlatan be caught and brought to justice and the real Doctor get his TARDIS back? Who knows? But, ladies and gentlemen, we have some good news. Doctor Who ratings this week went up. And this week's episode of Doctor Who posted the third lowest overnight rating of all time, as it brought in a whopping 1.59, smashing the previous low of 1.5 and 1.58. The third lowest overnight of Doctor Who's history. And these are now the 5 lowest overnight ratings in the history of Doctor Who. 5 episodes, 5 lowest episodes of all time. Congratulations to Doctor Who. No, I don't believe there is a Christmas special. I don't think there is a Christmas special. Oh. So, yeah, congratulations, Doctor Who. You, anyway. Let's have a look at this article. This article is insane. This is a review. This is a review of yesterday's episode. And it's from Den of Geek. So already people are just like, oh, as we already understand. No, come on. Let's go through this. Let's go through this, guys and gals, kids of all ages. But before we do, let's just smack up some supers. Let's just smack up some super chats. Sharon C upgraded their membership to the Witcher level. Sharon, thank you very much indeed, my darling. Roland the Wretched with a $50 super chat. Fuckface Terry, ? Yes, you are a fuckface, Roland. You are a fuckface. You had to know returning to FNQ would cause the ghost of transgressions past to follow you. I might have believed you were actually mad if you weren't laughing when Gary read my chat. I wasn't laughing. I was thinking about something completely different. And you know I'm going to show up for tea. Yeah, you better. You fucking better. Thank you, Roland. It's nowhere near good enough, but okay. You'll bar me with a $2. She's going to be a dad. Congratulations to Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2. As a man fertilized a female egg by inserting his penis into her vagina and ejaculating his semen, because this is how you make babies. And Ellie inserted herself into this situation and said, I'm going to be a dad. Which made the internet in unison rise up with mockery of how retarded The Last of Us Season 2 is. Oh, well. Matesh with a membership for 19 months. Matesh, thank you. Kalioth with a $2 says, honestly, we're more interested in gaming than posters. No, you're not. You're not. You're here for the posters. You're here for the soundproofing. Sasamatas with a $5 says, for the steak fund. Also, thoughts on the latest Yee single? Not enough hit. Absolutely none whatsoever. Harbinger with a £10. Where's the chat's mum shorts lol for the hoose? I think that's for me to know, isn't it? Thank you, Harbinger. Disillusioned Man with a $2 says, hail to the sexiest Adonis from New Zealand. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you very much indeed. Boobies. Up at the crack of noon, doing my shit. Kickeril has become a member. Thank you. William Jones with a $50. As you forgot that white liberals erased women in 2020. That's true, actually. They invented women and black people in 2016. And then by 2020, all those women became men. And they were better. Because as we all know, the only good woman is a man. LARPing as a woman. And if you think I'm being silly, I'm not being silly, because have you seen them smash the women's records in sports? Right? So that to me just proves that they are the superior woman. And they're right to do it. And that's why these women have every right to win these awards. Woman of the Year, some dude with a dick. Because men make better women than women. And if you don't believe that's true, then you're just a fucking bigot. And you deserve to be cancelled. Sandy Q. Thank you, Sandy. With a $20. Hi, as in chat. Mother's Day happy Mother's Day to all the mums and grandmas and aunties. Gotta run and avoid my family for the day. Giggity. Catch you later. I hope you get spoiled, Sandy. I hope your hubby gets you some flowers and some chocolates. Maybe some essential oil to rub upon your body later. And the kids aren't wankers. Tall, Dark, and Gruesome has been a member for 60 months. Woo. 5 years. Did my maths hold up? I think so. 5 years. Thank you. Roman Soldier's been a member for 10 months. Thank you, Roman Soldier. And thank you for reminding me to just take some time to think about the Roman Empire today. Casual Sadism has been a member for 6 months. Casual Sadism, thank you. Logan Johnson dropping a $50 as well. Good morning, Az and chat. Hope you're doing well this Mother's Day and are playing/watching good quality shit. The Disturbed concert Wednesday was awesome. Got some merch. Lost my voice singing along with The Sickness. Down with the sickness. Motherfucking sickness. Get ready to die. Have a good day, everyone. You too, Logan. Big thank you for a big fat fitty. Big fat fitty. Hazel with a 5 Australia says, have you watched Endor? Any of it? It's a shot in the arm for Star Wars before it dies again real soon. I saw the very first episode of season 1 and it bored the shit out of me. And I had no interest of watching anything. Also, we had this conversation. This is no disrespect to you, dude. But we had this conversation the other day. I don't care about Star Wars. I don't care. Disney have made me not care. So I don't care if there's a show which has a vacuum of a couple of good episodes here and there. I don't care. I don't give 2 shits. I don't give 2 shits about Star Wars. At all. My money has gone. It will not be placed into Star Wars anymore. Goodbye, Star Wars. Have fun. Why so serious with a membership for 28 months? White so serious, I should say. Quite so serious. Love your work as Hope Palace give you the joy the mighty Reds gave me this season. All the best from the land of Dan Ander. Well, next weekend, FA Cup final. FA Cup final, Man City versus Crystal Palace. Can we do it? Is it going to be 3rd time's a charm? The 3rd time that Palace have ever reached the final of the FA Cup. Both times we lost to Manchester United. But now it's Manchester City. What the fuck is it with Manchester? Fucks. Can we go one step further? Who knows? Venom Z with a £5 says, hi, Az. Have you seen any new good movies you'd like to recommend? Not recently, no. The last movie I saw was the Thunderbolts, and it was shit. It was utter shit. But we'll talk about that later. Dr. Martin Luther Pepe with a 50 Swedish. Look at this sheep believing in women. Women are just a scam created by Big Pharma to sell more pills. Stay woke, my gamers. Hail Roland the Wax. Yeah. Wax some more balls, Roland. Scooter Bon Scott has been a member for 15 months. Thank you, Scooter. And Justin Martins with a 17-month membership says, do you listen to metal, Az? Because your rendition of Down with the Sickness was spot on. Oh, thank you. I just remember it from Dawn of the Dead. That's all. Right. Now that we're caught up with those, let's get balls deep into Doctor Who. That's what he said. So this is Den of Geek's review of yesterday's episode. Now then. This has been made by Stefan Mohammed. Stefan Mohammed is an award-winning author and performing poet based in Bristol. Bristol being the wokest part of the UK, just FYI. He is the author of 4 novels and 3 books of poetry. And you can find him on Blue Sky at Steph Mo Words. Let's just have a look. Why is it on Google? Oh, here they are. Here they are. Stefan Mohammed graduated from Kingston University creative writing program with a first-class degree and the creative writing prize for his year. Now he's writing for Den of Geek. Bitter 16, 142 ratings. Ace of Spiders, Book 2, 52 ratings. Stanley's Ghost, 29 ratings. Falling Leaves, 23 ratings. Stuff, 10 ratings. Operation 3 Wise Men, 8 ratings. The Marketplace of Ideas, 3 ratings. Farewell Tour, 3 ratings. Panic, 1 rating. Something Man Made is here and it is dangerous. 1 rating. People turning out in force to read this guy's stuff, which is what we like to see, of course. Whew. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. I was on his profile. I'm like, wait, that's not what I wanted to look at. Doctor Who delivers a poetic, daring, visually sumptuous episode. You're trying too hard in your byline, okay? You're already trying way too fucking hard, mate. It's fucking Doctor Who, okay? Calm the fuck down. By new guest writer Inua Ellams and directed by Michaela McPherson. Spoilers ahead. Well, I got a spoiler for you. Nobody cares. Spoilers. Warning. Contains spoilers for Doctor Who episode The Story and the Engine. The Doctor and Belinda land in Lagos, Nigeria. Write what you know, write what you know. The guy goes in time and space, but he's black, so let's go to Nigeria. The writer comes from Nigeria. You could go anywhere in all time and space. Where do you want to go? Nigeria. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Where a mysterious barber is holding people hostage and using their stories for nefarious purposes. In a poetic, conceptually daring episode that vividly shows how Doctor Who can keep itself fresh and vital into the future. Okay. 3rd lowest rating of all fucking time. This is your rapidly dwindling audience. Do you want the 12 million, the 13, 14 million that used to watch the show? Nah. This isn't a again, I must stress, this is not a division of fans. A division of fans insinuates that the fans have been divided down the middle. There's no fucking middle. There's 90% that have gone fuck off. And there's 10% left. That's where you are with your fucking audience, mate. But if you thought that was a very robust opening, boobies, then you just wait to where this guy goes. There are so many ways in which the story and the engine feels invigorating. Okay. Let's start with the Doctor himself and the way the episode engages with his new appearance. Lux made a laudable, if slightly clumsy attempt to deal with some of the implications of a newly non-white Doctor. Wait, hold on. Hold on, my phone's ringing. What's that? Hello, 2025. What have you got for me? Race baiting? Black people are brand new, and this is the first time you've ever seen them? Wow, 2025, that's incredible. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything more insufferable than a fucking far leftist fucktard. Did you know that the Doctor is now black? Well, fuck my ass and call me Sally. No, really? Wow. Specifically, how his skin color could expose him and his companion to a type of violent prejudice that the character has never had to encounter before. Oh shit! Fucking hell! Oh, woo! Ah. Wake up! Wake up! The BBC are doing one of the only two fucking stories they know how to do with black people: slave or racism. Which one is it? The BBC, you decide. Because that's all black people can be: is a slave or be racisted against. I keep saying this story, but it's just so... Can we go back to the Twitch twat simulator, please? I wish we could. I wish we could. I've said this story so many times, but it just never stops being relevant. It really doesn't. I'm a child watching TV in the 80s I'm a teenager watching TV in the 90s. And I'm watching shows which were exceedingly popular with everybody. Man, woman, child, black, white, brown. Because the shows themselves were well made, they were fun, they were well written, they had good characters. Oh, and these shows, by the way, just centered on successful black families. Cosby Show, Different World, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, etc. Shows that were popular in their own merit. Showing successful black families just existing and doing shit that everybody can relate to. This was over 40 fucking years ago. And now, Different Strokes was a beauty. And now here we are in 2025. Where we're meant to fucking pretend that black people are fucking new and different. And oh my God. And it just shows the absolute racism of the far left that they can't get past this. They just can't get past it because Russell T. Davis has got to hire these writers, and I use the term writers with such parentheses that it creates the Great Wall of fucking China. So that his white liberal guilt can be satiated for that 1 week. It's arguably and unfortunately what most viewers might have expected from the new series. An exploration of how being black could negatively impact the Doctor's travels. Just you wait till they find out he's gay as well. Oh my God. You see, this guy, whether he knows it or not, but this guy here has just proven why race-changing characters is a terrible idea. Because we had 50 years of Doctor Who being a white male character that would regenerate, right? That was who the Doctor was. That's not a racist. That's not a racism. That's just who the Doctor was. He was a white male character that would regenerate into another white male character because that was his race. And it wasn't until 2015 or whenever it was that this whole they can regenerate into women shit was brought in. So we had 50 years of just being able to tell stories. Fun stories that everybody could relate to. And that's why Doctor Who got itself a wonderful worldwide audience. But when you race change a character, when you gender change a character, all the fucking stories seem to be either about being female or what it's now you got to belittle men. Now you've got to make sure that you're overcompensating as a female character or the color of your skin. And we see this in comics all the time when they race change a character, it simply comes about their race. When they change a character from straight to gay, that's all they ever become. They're just gay now. There's no other stories to be told. If there is one fucking person in the whole of the Doctor Who universe where race wouldn't matter shit for shit, it would be the Doctor. This is a guy who goes through time and space from all manner of planets, meeting all different types of alien races, which are all different colors from blue to whatever you fucking want to call it. And you want to do a clumsy story about the Doctor is black, and it's set in fucking Nigeria. Where 99.9% of the population's fucking black. Holy fucking shit. So yes, when you say it's arguably and unfortunately what viewers might have expected from the series, an exploration into knowing, yeah. Because there was probably a bunch of people just like, oh, are we doing this in 2025? We'll come back to this in a second, chat. We'll come back to this in a second. I just want to show you something. I just want to show you something from a fucking beautiful based black man. Wonderful actor. And this to me is so nail on the head. And again, this is, I don't know, 20 years old now? I don't know.
Black History Month you find
ridiculous.
Why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it.
Aha!
I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. I know you as Mike Wallace. You know me as Morgan Freeman.
Boom. Boom. Head fucking shot. That's how you fucking deal with it. And that's where we were getting to. You're never going to completely eradicate it. But that's where we were getting to. And now, thanks to fucking insane leftists, it's racism's back on the menu, boys. But this time, we got to do the same fucking shit. Same fucking shit. If you stop talking about it, then shit goes away. What's wonderful about the story and the engine is that it explores the Doctor's blackness as a fairly unambiguous positive. What the fuck has that got to do with shit about shit? While his explanation to Belinda about why he loves visiting Lagos Springs from an admission that he is no longer welcome in some parts of Earth. Is it? Oh, fuck. why even bother? Why even bother? I would love the doctor to say where. Where? Which parts of Earth are you no longer available to go to, Doctor? I want you to say those countries. I want you to say those places. I want you to say those cities. No. No, to the people who are putting things like China or Russia or stuff like that. No. Sorry. Sorry, guys. You fell into the trap. You fell into the trap. You see, the doctor, because this is written by a fucking liberal wank tart, the doctor is not referring to the places that you would think. The doctor is referring to places in the West. That is the implication. The implication isn't China or Russia or Saudi Arabia or whatever. The implication is Texas, Florida, parts of the... That's what the implication is. That's what the implication is. And let's not pretend that it isn't. Let's not pretend that it isn't. Oh no, Starmer's Britain would welcome with open arms. Here, have a fucking house and some money. He quickly moves on to celebrating how being in his new body has enabled him to find a type of companionship and acceptance that we've not really seen embraced by previous incarnations. What? Do you think this writer has ever watched Doctor Who? Can somebody please tell me, has the Doctor ever felt as if he fit in anywhere? Oh my fucking God. It's interesting to take the scene with the Time Lord practically dancing through the marketplace, embracing, greeting, and shaking hands. Hello, fellow black people. And imagine it with a different actor. Yeah, it'd be fucking just as retarded. What if it was David Tennant? Yeah, it'd be probably just as weird and retarded as this. The guy is literally saying he could hold their hands because they too are the black. It's black love between two blacks. Oh, fucking liberals. Liberals. So woke, they're as racist as fuck. You're black? Do you know what you should do a story about? What's that, Russell? Being black. Well, I got good news for you. That's all I ever write about. Okay, brilliant. Let's go. There's something vaguely Tennant-ish, but Tennant was white, about it. Fittingly, as Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor was literally born from Tennant's... No. No. But on the whole, it feels delightfully specific to this regeneration. Why? Because he's black. Just say it. Just say it. Don't dance around the words. Just say it. You coward. I don't think he realizes how fucking utterly... It's like that guy that did the thing, Miles Morales, swinging through the streets that only the cockiness of a black teen has, or whatever. Remember that? Can we find that? Can we find that? Here it is. Here it is. Oh, it's sounding like this. That's it. Here it is. I found it. I got it.
The way he leaps off of rooftops and flips backwards to face the camera before falling into a headfirst dive is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. It gives me goosebumps every time he does it, especially...
Polish a 2 up. Fuck yeah. Let's just hear that again from this fucking raging baguette.
The way he leaps off of rooftops and flips backwards to face the camera before falling into a headfirst dive is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. It gives...
Okay, moving on. But on the whole, it feels delightfully specific to this black person. Just say it. Just say it. At the end of Gatwa's first season, it was hard to shake the concern that the show was retreading certain aspects of the character's emotional journey. No, it didn't. With a return, the potential last of the Time Lord's melancholy. Not only would that have felt stale, boobs, but it wouldn't have really made sense with Gatwa. Well, now it's just first of the blacks. Is that? But it's not, because there's already been a Black Doctor according to Chibnall's fucking era. Which, by the way, he's not, because Hartnell is number one. Hartnell will always be number one. And we've seen who the Doctor's been throughout the whole of history. And the BBC are a bunch of white, liberal, racist pigs that just wanted to erase the white history of Doctor Who because they are vile, fucking disgusting pieces of shit. Hey, black people, would you like our Doctor Who hand-me-downs? Hey, black people, we know that you've been enjoying Doctor Who for the past 60 years, but you could only truly appreciate Doctor Who if we make him the black. And then we stop dealing with timeless themes that everybody can relate to, and we just focus on him being black and gay. And this is the Doctor now, crying at every single moment. The actor can certainly do angst. What, when he saved those white people last season, and they turned around and they said, nah, we can't get into your TARDIS because you're black. Was that angst? When he started to do his fake outrage crying? Nah, It was just fucking retarded. But his portrayal of the Doctor is primarily defined by a bubbling, irrepressible joy. He cries every fucking week. Like a baby. Like an effeminate baby. This episode manages to find the point where the two approaches intersect, with the Doctor expressing his fundamental loneliness. What, being a fucking retard? Not through moping around the TARDIS and gravely intoning, "There was a war," but by throwing himself wholeheartedly into companionship and community. Because he can only find community with other black people. The best part was when all the dudes froze, grew back after getting a haircut. I'm a black doctor and I can go anywhere in time and space. Where am I going to go? Nigeria. I'm going to go to Nigeria because I can only find solace now that I am a black with other people of black. These are my people. Bitch, you're a fucking Time Lord. You don't... Oh, they have no... Desmond's was a fucking awesome show. Desmond's was a great show. That's what this episode is. Oh. Making friends with other black people because that's all he thinks he can have a connection with now. With ordinary people, just stop dancing around your words, you fucking coward. Just say it. Just say making friends with other black people. Just say it. Stop being a coward. Stop dancing around your words. You're not a poet. You're a fucking writing for Den of Geek. This pays you $5 an article, or £5. Just say it. Don't dance around it, you coward. It feels new, whilst also quintessentially Doctor. Third lowest rating of all time. Only 10,000 behind the second lowest of all time. And less than 100,000 from the lowest episode of all time. And all of these are the 5 lowest episodes of all time. Hello, fellow liberals. I am black and gay. Now, what would happen if the Doctor went to Nigeria and started walking around with a pride flag? What do you think would happen then? Do you think he'd still have that companionship and camaraderie that you are so expressing? Huh? Do you? What do you think would have happened if he went round with a big pride flag? Are these his people? He got beaten by a lot of shit. News, weather, a stick. But I guess you don't want to address that. I guess you don't want to address that, yeah. Fully in lineage of the Tom Baker. You get Tom Baker's name out your fucking mouth. You take Tom Baker's name out your fucking mouth. Tom Baker has nothing to do with this fucking dog shit. Declaring Homo sapiens what an inventive, invincible species back in 1975. Best year ever. The Doctor's tribute to Belinda's everyday heroism also feels of a piece of Peter Capaldi's. Shut up. Shut up. I've actually just got I've got live footage. I've got live footage of Ncuti Gatwa. Sorry, the Doctor. Apparently, I just got live footage of the Doctor appearing on a Nigerian TV show. Live footage.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and you're a gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian.
The Doctor appearing on a Nigerian TV show in yesterday's episode. Yesterday's episode of Doctor Who. And it gives the story and the engine some dramatic meat. And give it to me raw. Allowing Gatwa to convincingly sell how betrayed he feels by Omo. Wait, is he saying what I think he's saying? Is he saying what I think he's saying? Holy shit. Okay. Movies. And his later contrition at allowing that hurt to get the better of him. Okay. The Lagos setting also helps keep the episode to feel fresh. Do you know what would feel fresh? If the Doctor went to another fucking planet with different aliens, where you can use aliens as allegories and wrap it up in entertainment instead of being blatant and obvious and preachy and lecturing. It might have felt like tourism in the past, but there's a real specificity to how the city is portrayed, and the culture is baked into the story in a tangible way. From throwaway lines about people not making appointments to particular role the barbershop plays in their lives. You fucking what, mate? It's worth talking here about writer Inua Elums, who makes a strong impression with his Doctor Who debut. Born in Nigeria. Told you. Write what you know. Write what you know. That's all you can do. Write what you know. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. I'm black. I was born in Nigeria. And there's my episode of Doctor Who. He's black and in Nigeria. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Ellams is a highly accomplished poet and playwright, which shines through in the episode. From the conceptually rich, magical realist bent of the story, through to the relatively contained setting. It's a companion piece of sorts to Ellams' play, Barbershop Chronicles. This guy is one trick pony. All I can write about is the barbershop and being okay. Fucking hell. Which weaved together stories from 6 barbershops in 6 different countries over the course of a day. I don't care. Ellams said that barbershops for British black men are a safe, sacred place where they can go to relax, escape racism, and talk freely. Oh. What year was Desmond's? 1990s? Early 90s? Was it late 80s? Desmond's 1989 until 1994. And that's, of course, when Desmond passed away. Well, Norman Beaton, the actor. Here we are. Well, it's good to know that after I've spent a hard day being racist, that's where the black people can retreat to. Is to the fucking hell. Oh, after a hard day of being a victim, one does like to go to the barber shop to unwind, speak freely, you know, like a 1940s. Holy shit. No, Kohlhauser, I will racism you. I will racism you, Kohlhauser. If you come near me, you say, I'm a white man. I'm a white British man. And therefore, if thou were to come into my vicinity, I'd be away before I racism you, sir. Before I racism you. Do you ever think that sometimes they let the subconscious just get the better of them? That subconscious nature is. Oh, I can't do anymore. I can't do anymore. Holy shit. Let's just one last time movies. Third lowest rating in the history of the show, with one of the most embarrassing overnights ever in Doctor Who's history. Congratulations, Doctor Who. You're setting records weekly now. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Holy shit. Now then, let's just catch up on a couple of supers before we carry on. Carry on. Tic Tac has been a member for 32 months. Says, thanks for another amazing stream, Az. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in the chat. May your day be truly blessed. And you. And happy Mother's Day to all the mummies out there. All the lovely mummies. Oh, yeah. Roller Coaster with a 31 month says, hail Az and happy Mother's Day to the ladies. Yesterday was my 51st birthday, and I saw Ad Infinitum and Amaranth live. Wait, what? Is that this Twitch thought? It was awesome. Happy birthday, Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster. Cat SOS with a $10 says, we'll never know how much you do for us. The crack of midday. Thank you. Ain't that a fucking truth? Crack of mid. I have to get up at the crack of midday. That ain't fucking easy, bro. That is not easy. Spurs, by the way, Spurs are currently just one place above the relegation zone as it stands. I mean, they're not. All the clubs are relegated, but holy shit. Still 2-0 Palace. 22 minutes to go. Let's go into next week. Let's go into next week in a bit of form, yeah? It's unbelievable that the two clubs sorry, I just got to get British for a second here. The two clubs that are above the relegation zone, so the Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton relegated. The two clubs next to that, Tottenham and then Manchester United. That's crazy. They are the two clubs just above the relegation zone. Holy. And if Palace do win today, we're going to finish a minimum of 12th. Nobody will be able to catch us who are below us. So that would be awesome. And then, anyway. Taker 610 with a $5 says, speaking of men being the best women, Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend / escort lost a beauty contest in Maine to a trans woman. That's because men make better women. And women, if you don't believe that, then you are bigots. Okay? You need to get with the fucking program. All right? The only good woman is a man. You should know that by now. And by man, of course, I mean woman, because they're a woman with a penis. Dark Knight Rider with a $2 says, George Jefferson, business owner and racist, right? Right? Boopa Chalupa with a 32 month says, why would anyone want to be reduced to something so fundamental? Because it's the core foundation of intersectionality. You must be a victim. Victim. You can't elevate yourself. You can't compete on parity. You can't perceive yourself or be seen or act or be an equal. There must be some contributing factor to why you're not succeeding or why you are in the position that you're in or why a demographic of people are where they are. And it's victimization, victimhood. There must always be a victim when it comes to intersectionality, even though this is being preached by the people in power. The people that have the power. Sorry, I just realized that I ain't got my chain on. There we go. So there you go. You must be a perpetual victim. You must never be able to rise above it. You must never be able to do what Morgan Freeman said there. You know? I'm going to stop referring to you as a white man, and I'd like you to stop referring to me as a black man. I'm Morgan, you're so-and-so. That's how you deal with it, but no. In the liberal world, there must always be victimhood. Always. Otherwise, how on earth are the white liberals going to be able to feel like they're elevating the little minorities, the little people that they look down to? You see that black person there? You see their job? Yeah, they're doing very well. That was because of me. That was because of me. Fucking narcissistic. Hirokami with a £5 says 5 lowest ratings with a far bigger potential audience than just the BBC. It was 10 years ago, 12 years ago, that the BBC's 2 biggest exports, Doctor Who, Top Gear. Top Gear is now cancelled as it died a death when they fired Jeremy Clarkson in 2015. And Doctor Who is dead and will be cancelled. Donna, yeah, I saw Starmer and his boyfriend doing coke on the train. Yeah. I saw about that. It's all right. It's just the elite doing elite shit, you know. Pretending to LARP as leaders while doing coke and sucking each other off. MJ UK 84 with a 33 month says, I enjoyed in your last Oblivion stream when the trolls started after you and you led them on to some random NPC to kill. I cried laughing. Love you. Thank you, MJ UK. That was pretty funny, especially when the NPC killed one and then got killed. That was pretty funny. And I stole his bow. That was some funny shit. Cole Hauser with a 2 Canadian, as is my white brother, an inspirational badass. Cole Hauser, I brought your G.I. Joe stuff here So I'm gonna send it to you from here, but I brought it here to this house to send on to you. Boobies. Thundercats. Oh! With a £5 says, by the end, Doctor Who's opening. Doctor Who will be opening the TARDIS with a rainbow-colored strap-on. Buy yourself something pretty, as. Thank you. I will. Joke's on you. Already has. Cool Haku has been a member for 17 months. Cool Haku, thank you. And Hangry is Angry has been a member for 37 months. Hangry is Angry, thank you. JJ Sickman with a €11 says, did you get Chat's mum that handheld mirror you mentioned last year? Was last year the incarnation of Chat's mum, or was that earlier? That handheld mirror. You've lost me. I have no idea what you're referring to. Non-handheld mirror? Handheld mirror? Was last year the incarnation of Chat's mum? No, 2023. 2023. Carl Hauser with the 2 Canadians says, thank you, Oz. Much love. You're welcome. What is it? It's the Cobra Commander and I can't remember which vehicle it was, Carl Hauser. I can't remember which vehicle it was, but I got it. I brought it. I brought them here. Reet. Palace still 2-0 up. 10 minutes to go. That's what I like to see. Numbers. Let's have a look at some numbers. Let's have a look at some numbers. Let's have a look at some box office numbers. First of all, let's go to an old friend, shall we? An old friend. Come on now. Captain America, Black Falcon, Person of Color. Terrible film. Absolutely terrible film. Only did 415 million at the box office. Cost somewhere in the region of, 300+ million to make. Lost a lot of money. Probably somewhere in the region of, holy shit, 200 to 300 million. Because that's where, look at that. Because that's where we are now with this shit. Opened up to 88 million. Friday to Friday, 82% drop-off rate, 54.60. And so we had a 68% drop-off rate week 1 to 2, 47.47. Okay. So, stuff happening here. So let me just zip up here. The Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts is another terrible fucking film. I saw that as well, and it is crap. Absolute crap. It's got some of the worst dialogue I think I've ever heard in a Marvel movie for sure. And I couldn't give a shit about any of the characters, really. The females simply existed to make the males inferior because you can't have a male succeeding anymore because Disney, Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, Disney full stop are entrenched in misandry and intersectional feminism. So here is the weekend box office, down 55%. That's not bad. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, the thing is, though, when you start off with the second lowest opening ever of a Marvel movie, there's not too much leeway to go. Nothing really out challenging it, but 9 million on the Friday, 13.4 on the Saturday, and a predicted 10.7 on the Sunday. Last week's predicted on the Sunday, though, just to make you aware, was out by 2.5, nearly 3 million. I think it's 2.8 million. So I would imagine this might be adjusted down slightly. 4,330 cinemas, 128 million domestically, and if I refresh, it's not refreshing. Okay, the totals here have not been updated yet. But that's going to go to what? 133, was it? 128, actually. 128 plus whatever's going to get added internationally. Well, that's the internationals. So it's going to be over 200. Let's say 250, 260, 270. Let's say somewhere between 250 to 270 after week 2. Now, Captain America was on 141 after week 2. 141. Whoops. Headphones just fallen off. Captain America was on 141. Thunderbolts is still behind. Now, it's dropping off at a lower rate for week 2, but does that necessarily mean that's going to be consistent? Is it going to be consistent with how it's progressing? Has everyone seen it that's going to see it? You know what I mean? We're kind of in that sort of territory now. So 128, 141 for Captain America. I don't think, I'm going to say it now, I don't think that Thunderbolts is going to beat Captain America. I think Thunderbolts is going to end on less than 415. Now, at the end of this month, there's Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible coming out. Those 2 movies will kill Thunderbolts dead. So they've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Before literally it will just die at the cinema. I don't know if it's going to do it. When the worldwide comes in, it'll be interesting to see what the international is. Because I think the here we go. Okay, the international has been updated. Here we go. Here we go. So the international is now updated to 143. That's going to go to 128. So 24 more, so 60. So 270. So yeah. So that's going to go to 270. Which means it's got to bring in another 140 million worldwide. 140 million to beat Captain America. It might do it, but it's gonna be fucking tight. It's gonna be tight. And just sort of scrolling, I've got Thunderbolts on for you, but I'm just scrolling the Captain America numbers. It's really gonna, Captain America lost cinemas in week 3. For the third weekend, it dropped. So even though it's had a colossal drop off, not a colossal drop off for a Marvel film, comparatively, I just don't know if there's going to be any legs on it. So I'm going to stick with my prediction. I'm going to predict that the Thunderbolts will not. Now it's here. This is a mute button on the microphone. That is a mute button. So if I touch it, and then if I touch it, it goes green and you can hear me. So it's got a touch mute on it. It could do, but I mean, we are talking minuscule degrees here. Now, another question is, will it make money? Will the Thunderbolts be profitable? Okay, now that's a more interesting question because boobies. The Thunderbolts did have a lower budget than Captain America, Black Falcon, Winter, and Black America, to the tune of probably 100+ million, while Captain America's budget just was all over the place. The Thunderbolt seems to be relatively consistent at around $180 to $200 million, which is still stupid. Is a stupid budget for a movie like The Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts should have a budget of about 50 to 60 million. That's what it should have. And if you gave them 50 to 60 million, the likelihood is you get a much better film because they'd have to make some much smarter choices. But did I see 200 million on the screen? No, I did not. I don't know where they get 200 fucking... I imagine that a lot of it is just squandered in pre-production, red tape, middle management. So the Thunderbolts, how much does it have to make to break even? Well, with a budget of 180 to 200, you are looking at somewhere in the region of $500 million to break even. Do I think the Thunderbolts is going to hit $500 million worldwide? No. And 500, by the way, is probably being a little bit generous because there is so many little additionals that we never factor in. But I'm not looking to exaggerate. I'm looking to try and be fair. So if we say 500 million, that to me is a very fair figure. It might be 525. It might be 550 at a push. But 500 to me is very fair. That's their break-even point. The amount of times we have to... It's so funny because the amount of times we have to explain the box office, not to people who might not know, there's probably people watching here that are like, well, how does the box office work? If it cost 180 million, 200 million, and they're at 270, because that's what they are now. Have you updated yet? The domestic hasn't updated, but this is on. Yeah, there we go. Boom. And this is the second weekend. This is on 272. It's made money. It's made money. Now, believe it or not, some journalist websites that deal with the box office and deal with movies have in recent times, in recent months, told us that that means that the film's profitable. No. When somebody buys a ticket, not all the money goes to the studio. In America, approximately 50% of the money made at the cinema goes to the studio. So this 100, let's just round it up, 130 million. This 138 million, how much does the studio see? About 65 million. That's what the studio say gets domestically, approximately. Internationally, it's lower. Internationally, it fluctuates. It can range from 25%. And by the way, China are now no longer going to be having American movies, but it ranges from 25% to about 40% that they get. So if this was 150 million, then again, they would see probably about 60 million-ish, give or take. So that would mean that the studio has made about 120, 125 million so far. Not an exact science, so far. Then, on top of that, you have all of the marketing, because the marketing is not in the production budget. The marketing budget is completely different. Now, the marketing for this film would probably be at least 100 million. At least 100 million. So saying 100 million would be, again, fair. Now, that is just a complete cost. That's 100 million down the shitter. Because that 100 million is there purely to promote the movie, shift everybody around to the other countries, the red carpets, all of that, the schmoozing, the John Campier getting his Shang-Chi gift bag so he can come out the cinema and lie into a camera like a good little shill. Bought and paid for shill. So that 100 million, dead. There's no return on that. There's no return on that. So your production budget, 200 million. Your marketing budget, 100 million. That's 300 million. So because of how the box office works with between 50 to 25, some people would simply just triple that. Which would be ridiculous. Of the production budget, not the marketing. The marketing doesn't get an additional add-on. But with the production budget, some will triple it, some will 2.5 it. But the rule of thumb, double your production budget, add the marketing. So to say 500 million is very fair for it to break even. Because that's how the box office actually fucking works. Full time, Spurs 0, Crystal Palace 2. Eze, 2 goals. I'm just saying. So that's how the box office actually works. Is the Thunderbolts gonna hit 500 million worldwide? No. It's not. As Gordon, we'll go into that in a second. We'll go into that in a second, Gordon. We'll go into that in a second. Is it going to get 500 million worldwide? No. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. If it does beat Captain America, I don't think it's going to beat it by much. But I've just got a feeling that this is going to peter out somewhere in the 375 million. That's what I think. Could be wrong. But I don't think it's going to touch that 500 million. So the Thunderbolts is most likely going to lose money. And if it does hit 500 million worldwide, let's just play this game. If it does hit 500 million worldwide, it breaks even. And companies don't make movies to break even. They make movies to make profit. And this ain't it. Now, what Gordon said in the chat, which some of you might not have seen, is they have a wonderful way of fudging the numbers. And they did this with Thor, Love and Thunder. They went, look, Thor, Love and Thunder made a little bit of a profit, but it didn't. It lost money. But why does it show that it made a profit? Because Disney paid themselves to put Thor, Love and Thunder on Disney Plus. And so, because they paid themselves, they moved the 70 million or 170 million, whatever it was. I think it's 170 million. They moved 170 million into the profit column for Thor, Love and Thunder. Because that it made 170 million because we paid ourselves to put it on Disney Plus. It's called moving the money. And that's why their streaming service can't make any fucking money. Because they are spending hundreds of millions making garbage shows which nobody's watching, and then paying themselves in the movie department from the streaming money to buy their own fucking shit and put it into the... It's how they move money around. It's how they move money around. So yes, they pay themselves to put their own film on their own website. Now, Captain America, as I said, probably lost in the region of $200 to $300 million. Thunderbolts isn't going to do that, but I think there's a good chance that it will lose between $75 to $100 million. And again, that would be an unmitigated disaster, because any film that doesn't even a film, look, if you're putting $200-300 million into creating a film, even if you made a $10 million profit, that film is still a flop. Because you're not making a $300 million movie to make 10 fucking million profit. You're looking to double your money. You're looking at 200-300 million profit that makes the venture worthwhile. But we're not even talking in that realm. Because make no bones about it, if a Marvel movie like a Thunderbolts or Captain America or a Shang-Chi or an Eternals, if those films actually made $10 million profit, in today's current climate, they would be saying, it's a win. We made money. It's a win. Nah. So 500 million break-even point is really, really fair. And the likelihood is it's probably slightly more. 525, 550. But 500 is really, really fair. I don't think it's touching it. I don't think it's going to hit it. I think this is another loss for Marvel. I don't see it hitting 400. I see it petering out. I see it petering out. I don't think that this can make another 132 million in 2 weeks before Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible kill this thing dead. But my prediction is 375. My prediction is 375 million. That is what I think it will end there or thereabouts. And yes, oh no anyway, to the oh no anyway, I'm 100% in that corner. I don't care. Because the Marvel Studio stuff is fucking shit now. Just like the Star Wars is shit, the TV shows are shit. Disney's a fucking catastrophe of an organization. Compromised. But I will be going to the cinema to watch Mission Impossible. I fucking love it. Joseph Gordon, love it. So, yeah, Thunderbolts is struggling. It's struggling, and it's as simple as that. You can cope all you want. It's struggling. It's had its 2 best weeks that it's going to have, and it still hasn't been able to domestically overtake Captain America yet. So that doesn't say too much. Ay. So look, somebody's linking me into a meme. Let's watch this together. Fuck it. Somebody's linking me into a meme. I've no idea if this is racist. If it is, fucking awesome. Let's just see. What Americans think England is like. Let's see.
This is what Americans think England is like. I wake up at 8:30 in me Jim Jams. For breakfast, tea and crumpets. At 9:30, I make my daily commute to downtown London. The weather is immaculate this time of year. Everybody is in a great mood all the time. At 11, it's time for a cup of tea, followed by fish and chips. Then at around 1300 o'clock, it's time for me to take the tube. I love public transportation. Then it's tea time, followed by my Hogwarts acceptance letter. Gryffindor! Then a cup of tea. Then I do some more public transportation and read the newspaper I bought for $1. Then I fall in love with the concept of a monarchy. Then it's time for high tea. After a quick phone call, I walk down the street and fondly think of how the U.S. saved England in World War II. My admiration for America knows no bounds. Then it's time for a cheeky cup of tea. At around 2200, it's time to turn in for the night. I blow out me candle, get back in me Jim Jams, and that's me day. This is what America...
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I mean, the guy's in London, so I was surprised at the lack of knife attacks. But other than that, it's pretty. I think that's pretty solid. Yeah, pretty solid. Yeah. Now then, let's just get into the final little bit of super chat. Crimson Shadow with a £3 super chat, super sticker of fist bump. TJ Crink with a $5 says, when you get to the later parts of the Dark Brotherhood bit quests, take the mother's head and drop it in front of the son. He nearly loses his shit. Nice. MJ UK 84 with a 5 Canadian says Thunderbolts gross was 74 million, but the new Avengers is 33 million. So Thunderbolts isn't really the lowest now, is it? Lol. Disney accounting. Well, whatever they're going on with now, nobody fucking knows. Nobody fucking knows. Right, chat. That is where we are going to call today. I'm going to be back in approximately an hour and a half. No Sunday Fun Day, but I'm going to be back with Dune Awakening. Yes, I've got access to the Dune Awakening beta weekend. So I've already installed it. Join me in an hour and a half for that. Massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you very much for giving up your free time. Everybody who super chatted, membered, remembered, gifted memberships. Oh yeah, Jordan. Tomorrow morning, Eric July has a big announcement for the Rippaverse. 9:30 Central Time, AM. So tune in to see what all that's about. I'll see you in about 90 minutes. You take care. Goodbye, Baloo Boo.